Natalia. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a setup of my November planner. This is the planner that I use for October, and I'm going to be setting up my November planner. So I'm a little late in doing this, but I figured I'd go ahead and share it anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to move this out of the way. What I'm planning to use for November is these DIY Happy Planner cover sheets. I used them last year for November and for actually October, November, and December. And this is an old one. This was my holiday one. So I'm going to move that out. So I'm going to be using these, and these just came from a paper pad from Michael's that I had cut up last year, and I didn't end up using them because I went with something else. So I'm going to use these this year, and I'm going to go ahead and just set them in here. I think I'm going to use this as the front cover because I really like the fall looking colors in this. And I'm going to use this one. Is the same blue color, and it has all the fall sayings like pumpkin pie, cozy families, harvest, laughter, sunflowers, blessings. So I'm going to use that as the back cover. So I'm going to stick this in here this way, and hopefully it fits in here. Yeah, I think it will fit. I might have to trim it just a tad bit more, but it'll work. So I think I like that. So I think for this I'm going to use a copper disc because it does have that copper in there. It has rose gold as well, but I think I'm going to go with the copper disc, because I just love the color of these, especially for fall. I think it's just beautiful color. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know some people don't like these DIY covers because they're kind of flimsy, but I don't take my planner outside the home, so it works well. And it's just gonna be for the month, so I don't really mind it too much. And I think it's good because you can switch out your covers, you know, and you can make your own DIY cover. That's what I like about these too. So that's going to be the cover. You see how flimsy those can be right there? It just popped off. But once you add everything in there, it gets better. So I'm not too worried about that. So for the name page, I'm going to use this one. This one came from that Hello Darling planner, and I used it a while back. I actually wrote my name in here, which I usually don't do. And then I have the calendars. So this is just the perpetual calendars. So I'm going to put that in there. And I got to come back and add my sticky notes too, because I do add sticky notes in there. So once you add the pages, it gets better. And then next I'm going to add my daily routine. This is just something that I have in here. I need to probably update that again because things have changed. And then for the catch-all section, I use this planner here. This is an well, actually it's a current planner up until the end of this year. So I pulled November out of there, and I'm just gonna plug that right in here. And this divider actually goes with the color scheme. It's a little bit more purple, but it has that blue purple, so it goes well with that. So I like that. And let's see, so, and I already did a plan with me. You can check that out. I'll link the video. So that's going to be the, well, let me go ahead and put this. I'm going to go ahead and put this in here for now. Actually, let me put it, I'm going to go ahead and put it right here for now. And that'll be my dashboard for the week. And then we're going to move on over to, let's see what else we need to put in here. So the next section I usually add in is my health, wellness, mental health, fitness, but I'm not going to add that in this month because next month, I was going to try to do it this month, but I don't think I will. Is next month I'm going to add in my stress management planner. So I think I'm going to leave it out for now, and then I'll come back to that in December. The next section I get is a dashboard planner, and I use the dashboard for social media. So I pulled the November out of this planner, which is, what is this one called? I forget what it's called, but it is a dashboard planner, and I took November out of there. So let's go ahead and plug that in. Let's see here. I got the dashboard in there. I need to take that out. So this is going to be the, and I may switch this out because I kind of want a more fallish divider, but we'll see. I'll see what I have in just a bit here. Let's see if I can switch that out. So that looks good. So that is the social media section. And then next we go into my budget section. And for the budget, I just use, I guess I'm going to use this again. My dog is barking. He realized that I am not down there. So for the budget, I use the monthly sheet, and I just write in my bills for this, and then I have an expense sheet in the back, which I switch over to monthly expenses instead of weekly expenses, and that's worked out well for me. So that's what I'm adding in here. And then I also have some pages that I usually put. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, in the back of this, I have some pages that I usually add that are kind of personal, so I put them back here and I have them covered up, but that goes in the back of my budget section as well. And then the next section we have, I think I'm gonna go with this one because it kind of has the colors. I'm gonna go with this divider, and this next section is my list, so anything that has to do with my list. So I have a password tracker because I don't take my planner out. I have the password tracker in here, and it's really helpful because I always forget my passwords. So that's what that is. And then I have my chore section, so that goes in here too, so I'm going to throw that in there. And then the next thing I have is my projects section. And I want to show you, I forgot to record this because I was just busy and I forgot to do it. But I've been switching out some of my things, so I wanted to do a front porch makeover. So I did a little drawing. I used these inspiration resources, and I've already got a lot of this stuff done. So I got my little table out there with my chairs, and I've got my flower pot, and then I put a sign here, so it looks really cute, and I was able to use these project sheets for that and work on that. So it was really helpful to do that because it gave me a good idea of how to use those and use the project sheets, and then just have an idea of what I needed for my project. So I love that, and I've done a few others, but I haven't recorded them, so I need to remember to do that. And then for the folder, I think I'm going to use this one. I may switch it out later, but right now I'm going to use this one. And before that folder, I'm going to put my Line It Up stencils, which I still need to use more. I don't use them that much. And then I do have some stencils that I put in here because I use them on occasion. And then back here I have my little filming trackers. But I'm also going to put some more stencils in here. And then next I'm just going to put some probably note paper in here. I might use this pink one. No, I don't really like this pink one. I need to figure out what kind of paper to put in here. And in the back I'm just going to add some dot grid paper, just so if I have to write any notes I can add that in here. And I think, is that going to be it? Let me think about this. Oh, let me put my sticky notes. I did use a piece of something, I don't know what this is, plastic to make the sticky notes. I think I'm going to put these in here so I have a lot more. So I'm going to use those for this month. And then I think that's going to be it. So, oh, I was going to check and see if I had a different divider for social media. Let me check on that. I know I have I have this older planner that was a seasonal, so I'm going to see what November looks like. Oh, I don't even know if November's in here. Oh, there it is. I could use this one. This one's kind of pretty. Maybe I'll use that one for, let's see here. I have this one, but I also, let me check. I have one more seasonal, so let me grab that. I also have this old teacher seasonal, so let me see what the November looks like in here. September, October, November. Oh, this one says count your blessings. It would still work. What the colors? I think I'll leave this November in there because it has like that purple color. And maybe I will take this one out and use that one. And that's what I like about the seasonal planners, because you can take the dividers out and reuse them in other planners as you go along. So I think I'm going to put this one in here. This one has a purple, but I think I'm just going to paper clip it together, maybe using this one. Here, one last thing that I wanted to do is I think I want to switch out these dashboards that I put in here. Like this one, I think I'm going to take that one out. And let me grab my dashboards real quick. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. It says choose to shine. I think I'm going to use that one because it has kind of the purple and the blue one there. And then this one, I think I'm going to switch this one out too because I don't really care for that color one. And I think I'm going to put this Be Kind one in here. And I think that's going to be it. One other thing I wanted to mention, let me show you here real quick. With the DIY covers, you see, because it has this clear edge where the punches are, you can see below it. So what I like to do is I like to get a piece of the cardstock and place it there so that it doesn't look so weird right here. So I just punched a piece from the back cardstock and I'm going to sit that right in here. And see, now you don't see that edge and you give it the same look. I usually try to use the same piece of cardstock so it doesn't look so different, but I didn't want to have to go hunt for this cardstock and I already had a piece here, so that's what I did there. And then I do the same thing for back here. And this one I had punched it on the wrong side, but you have to punch it and put it this way so that when you turn it around, now you don't have that white edge. And that's a way to use a little bit of cardstock so that you don't see that clear edge there. I don't like the clear edge, so that's why I do that. So let's just go ahead and give it one final flip through and we'll take a look at it here. This is going to be the November setup. So this is just here for the edge, so we don't worry about that too much. And then you have your sticky notes. And then I have my name page, and this is just the perpetual calendar in back of that. And then I have my daily routine, and then we go into the November catch-all. So this is November catch-all, and then we go into the November dashboard layout, which I use for social media, so that's that. And then from there, we go into my budget section. And then from there, we go to my list section. And this is just my passwords and other lists that I have. And then this is my chore list. And this is my project list. My line it up stencils, my folder with more stencils, and my little tabs. And then I just added some extra paper back here. And then here, whoops, there's something on there. And then here we just have that little piece of flap to cover the back here. So I think it came out cute. I really like it. It really looks really fallish and ready for the holiday, for Thanksgiving. It brings in all those fall colors. And I love it with the copper disc. I think it really pulls in the copper from the cover. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will share again with you soon.